What's up, guys? Brian here, and as you can see, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's gone. The dump truck's gone, guys. I just dropped it off at Freightliner. So, we're gonna get a quote from Freightliner and see how much they want of my money to get that frame straightened out. Hopefully they don't want as much as the other shop did. Thanks, Amy, for the advice on getting it checked out. You know, like you said, you know, a dollar saved is a dollar earned in this business. So, you know, that's pretty much the way it goes, you know. So we just dropped it off at Freightliner today, and it was pretty cool. I had a kind of a cool experience. I went up to the desk, and the guy was like, oh, you know, he's asking me if I had been there before, and I said, yeah, I've been here once. And, you know, he was asking me if I was dropping off a truck, and I'm like, yeah. And then, you know, we just, somehow or another, we got into some small talk, and the guy asked me, he's like, so how many trucks do you own? And I'm like, well, I just own one right now, you know. And he's like, oh, well, you're living it, man. You're living the dream right now, you know. And it was kind of cool, you know, because, you know, I'm presenting myself, you know, as a professional in the most professional way I can, you know. And, you know, people recognize that. When you're trying to be a professional, when you're trying to do things the right way, people recognize that, you know. And so that, you know, gave me a little boost of confidence. And, you know, if you treat people right, they'll treat you right. You know, I'm a firm believer in karma, and, you know, what goes around comes around. So, you know, hopefully. Oh, also, check this out. I found a dollar bill in the parking lot underneath my truck. You know, I parked the dump truck, and then I found a dollar bill underneath it when I was going to take the ratchet strap off. And so, what I did is I had this little piece of paper I taped to the dash right next to the on and off switch, right? And what it was is basically instructions on how to start it, how to shut it off, you know. That way, you know, they could get it, you know, do whatever they needed to do with it. And I took the dollar bill that I found and I taped it to the dash for the technician guy. You know, hopefully he sees it and, you know, buys himself a, you know, something, I don't know, a candy bar or something. You know, hopefully, you know, hopefully they see, you know, hopefully he'll see that kind of thing and be like, oh, this guy, you know, he'll see my truck and be like, this guy needs some help, man, let's help him out, you know. I'm hoping. It hardly ever works out like that, but you never know, you know, you just never know. I've got a whole bunch of trash in my yard. It ain't even my trash. Well, this one's my trash. That's from the tires. But yeah, you know, just what goes around comes around, you know. So hopefully he finds that little dollar tip, you know, and it brightens his day up, you know. And you know, just little things like that, guys. If you can do anything to help somebody else out, you know, it will come back to you. I know it will, you know. So yeah, so I dropped the dump truck off. We're gonna get it checked out. Thursday is when they said they're gonna have time to check it out. So it's what is it, Monday today? I think it's Monday. I don't have my phone on me. So it's Monday today, and they said Thursday they'll be able to check it out. So we dropped off kind of early. Maybe they'll be able to get to it early. I doubt it, but you never know. So, and that's gonna cost me $300 just for them to check it out, right? Which, you know, is a little on the steep end, I think. But, you know, and they won't apply it to the repair either, so, you know, we'll see what happens. I talked to the guy that gave me the quote earlier, right? And I called him up and I said, hey, Daryl, you know, it's Brian with the dump truck. Just calling to see if, you know, we're looking good for the 15th, you know, or around the 15th, I can get my truck in there. You know, because he said 1 month from the date that I got the quote. He's like, yeah, I'll call you in about a month, you know. So I called him up today, you know, today's the 12th, so we got, you know, 3 or 4 more days before the 15th, and he's just like, yeah, you know, you know, we got a whole bunch of trucks in, there was a bunch of big crashes, and, you know, you know, just pretty much just blowing smoke, you know, like he didn't want to work on my truck, or maybe he thought I didn't have the cash. I don't know, man. This guy's kind of hard to read. He just seems kind of shady. Like he just does you know, halfway work, you know. I don't know. I don't really know the guy. He has one review on Google, and it's a bad review. You know, he's the guy in the review says he uses ancient technology and does things crappy and tries to screw people out of their money. That's basically what the review said. And, you know, I'm thinking they're probably right, because, like, the guy, you know, is just pushing me off, you know, not giving me the time of day, you know. And, you know, I have cash to pay him, you know, it's not like I don't have cash. But, you know, it just seemed like he didn't, you know, either I'm thinking he quoted me really high because he didn't want to do the work, or he didn't think I had the money, or, you know, maybe I wasn't worth his time, I don't know. Or, you know, maybe he was a decent price and he just can't get the truck in because he's so swamped, you know. I don't know if I want to give him the benefit of the doubt or not, because he didn't take any measurements when he did the, you know, when he did the evaluation. He just looked it over. He's like, oh yeah, you know, he's an older guy, you know, he's like 50 or 60s. And as soon as you walk in the customer service area, like the office ain't even professional at all. It's got, you know, a whole bunch of political stuff all posted up, and just tons of, you know, stuff that wouldn't really be considered professional, you know. And, you know, his dog is so freaking annoying. You walk in there and you feel like the dog's gonna, you know, take your leg off. I mean, barking and barking and barking and didn't shut up. I mean, if I had a dog that was like that, I mean, I'm a dog lover, guys. I own a dog, you know. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs. But, please, dude, if your dog isn't friendly to your customers, get him the heck out of there, you know. You know, put him in his room, you know, so you can have time with him there. But don't let him go out greeting your customers the way the dog was greeting me, you know. Like, whoa, the dog was going to take my leg off, you know. Anyways, enough ranting and raving. Man, that drop axle looks good. I can't stop obsessing about that thing. Because, you know, that's probably the first major repair I've done on this thing, you know, by myself. And I think it turned out pretty dang sweet. So, I mean, comment down in the comment section. I know there are going to be some haters telling me, oh, you did shade tree work and this and that. And, you know, but jump in the creek, guys. If you don't like what I'm doing and you can't be nice about it, you can't give me good advice without being, you know, super critical, then I don't want to hear it, man. This channel isn't for haters. It's for people who are trying to get somewhere in life, you know, and doing good for other people, and, you know, having honesty and integrity, you know, and hard work. That's what this channel is all about, guys. It's about getting it done right, you know, and, you know, not a whole bunch of political mess. I don't deal with the political garbage. I don't want anything to do with that, you know, the safety Nazis and, you know, everything else. It's important to be safe, guys. Very important. But, you know, I've received a little bit of criticism on one of my other videos, and the guy probably wasn't trying to be, you know, overcritical, but I took it that way. And, you know, I accidentally edited out in one of my videos something that I should have left in there, talking about the safety, you know, a specific safety procedure, you know, but I had left it out. It got edited out somehow, and I didn't catch it in the process. Anyways, long story short, guys, I may not give you every single bit of information you need to do a 100% job. And if you have questions, write down in the comments section, or email me. Send me an email if you have a question about a procedure. I don't know everything, guys. I'm not a master mechanic. I'm only 28 years old. I'm out here, in the freezing temperatures, trying to make a living, trying to fix this truck up so I can make a future for my son and my daughter and my wife. I don't need people trying to criticize me. I just need people that are there trying to help me out, I'm just trying to help people out with my videos, trying to be entertaining. I'm not a master mechanic, guys, but I do things as safe as I can do them, and, I try to do things the right way. I'm not trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. I don't need somebody coming out and telling me that, oh, you're going to get somebody killed and this and that. No, I'm not. If anybody does anything, it's of their own free will and choice. I never put a gun to anybody's head. So, you can keep the criticism to yourself. Only good comments and good love here. And pound that like button, pound the subscribe button, comment, share this on your social media site of preference, and I will catch you fools later. And I hope you enjoyed the video and the update. Please, guys, pray for me. We hope we can get this truck back with, a decent price tag on it. So, we'll see how that goes. Later.